Marketing in the time of AI. I am having so many interesting conversations at the moment with other business owners about how to market in the time of AI. I've got a few top tips for you that I'm going to share here, and of course I'm going to share more on my special marketing coffee break at the end of August. So my first thing is think really hard about what you want to use AI for when it comes to your marketing. Do you want to use it to make your life easier, to give you time back, to make things look slicker, to make things go quicker, to help you analyze things, to help you plan your marketing? Pick an area that you want to use AI in and then go find the right tool for that job. I always think it's kind of like, if you need to bang a nail in the wall, you want a hammer. It doesn't matter if somebody's offering you the best spanner in the world, you want a hammer. So that's my first tip. Think about what you want to use AI for. And what I would also say is really go back to your brand values, particularly when it comes to using AI to create content. Do you want to use AI to create content that you're passing off as real? I'm thinking in particular around images, around video and things like that. So you will probably guess one of my brand values is authenticity and realism. I just think as business owners, we're bombarded with enough shit when it comes to marketing and fakeness. So you will always get these videos of me filmed in my garden, and I don't know if you can hear my dog having a good roll and sniff beside me, because I want to show you it's me. And I also know that that's what my clients value. My clients value having me in front of them, having me on the end of the phone, WhatsApp, whatever. So for my brand values, it's really important that actually this video isn't produced using AI. I'm not even going to touch it up in any way. But I will use AI to help me write some content. In particular, I'm not very good at creating those pithy, grabbing strap lines. I'm really good at long form content. So it's kind of thinking, well, where are you as a business prepared to use AI? And does that fit with your brand values? One of the things that I would really like to emphasize is that AI is not one thing. It's a series of tools that you can use for all kinds of different things that are AI driven. So obviously I'm a marketer. I'm looking very much at how can my clients use marketing tools that are AI driven in their business. Sorry, my dog's just seen a pigeon. So I'm really focusing on that. And where I always start with is I have a play. I have a play with perhaps applications I've already got. So for example, I use HubSpot and Canva. They've got some AI that I've been playing with already, that I've been seeing what it can do and how I like it. Do I think it works? Does it help me with what I need to do? Look at some of the free things and talk to other people, but do have a little play. And then there have been some things where I've just gone, do you know what, this isn't really worth it, or actually I want to explore this a little bit more. But before I invest money in particular tools, I'm having a play so that I can get comfortable and I can understand what can be done with what I've got to hand already. How do I feel about AI in marketing? I'll be honest, at the moment, when I use AI to help with marketing, and I use it mainly for research, for content creation, as in word creation, and for ideas, particularly when it comes to images, I'm not very good at figuring out what visual I need. So I'll say, what visual do I need for this? I'll be honest, it's a little bit like that crap colleague of yours that sometimes comes out with a blinder, in that I don't trust AI. Everything I've put in there, I've had to check, I've had to tweak, I've had to amend, I've had to go back through it. Every now and again, it comes out with something where I go, oh gosh, I hadn't thought of that. I hadn't thought of that idea. So yeah, I'd say treat AI like that person who you've worked with where, they're okay, but you have to always sign their work off and double check it, and you don't really want them putting anything out themselves. That's how I regard it at the moment. I think that will change. I genuinely think that will change as it gets more sophisticated, as it gets better, and as we get better at using it. But for the moment, that's how I regard it.